And our weather coverage continues in New Jersey now. And anytime there's high heat, Newark seems to be one of those areas that gets the brunt of it. People in the city cooling off today, and they're anticipating things to get even worse later in the week. Pix 11's Jim Vassell joins us from the pool at Hayes Park West in Newark with more. Hi, Jim.
Hey, Shirley, as you can tell, it's a popular place to be today, as were some other parts of the city where the Newark Fire Department was kind enough to open some hydrants like we saw earlier today over in the Ironbound district. But on a serious note, and to paint a larger picture, Shirley, plans are in motion by the city to protect its most vulnerable residents from what could be the hottest week that Newark has planned for in years. Over the next few searing hot days, Newark is planning to give its most vulnerable residents a helping hand.
It's something we do every single day, but we do this with a heightened sense, during these weather events.
Louis Eulario, Director of Homeless Services, says outreach teams already on the ground will be inviting those on the street to cooling centers and shelters and off the street.
They're going to be deployed on the ground, seeking folks that are in need. So it's part of our, canvassing. We're being proactive and going to the areas that we know that folks may be congregating.
From the Central Ward to the Ironbound, where the Newark Fire Department opened this hydrant on Comorn Street, where Alda Almeida brought her grandkids Monday afternoon.
They want to come outside. So if there's something like this to keep them cool, it's amazing, amazing.
Still, hydrants are not going to be enough for all to beat the heat. The city's health department says they're going to issue a code red Wednesday morning, which will open cooling centers in all 5 wards and extend pool hours.
Our biggest concerns are heat-related illnesses and injuries that people can experience during this time, whether it's a heat cramp or something as extreme as a heat stroke. So we encourage people to monitor themselves.
The city also saying trees like these planted outside the Ironbound Aquatic Center that are part of the city's Rooted in Newark program will help fight the heat in the long term by bolstering tree canopy. The city says nearly 1,500 new trees have been planted in the past year.
We've been really forward thinking and preparing for days like we have coming ahead.
So once the city does activate Code Red, pools like this will have extended hours going later into the day, with city officials noting that especially on those days later this week where we could see triple-digit temperatures, that temperatures at the end of the day could still feel close to 90. I'm live tonight in Newark. Jim Vassell, Pix 11 News.